start streaming. Okay, that works better, I guess. Alright. Let's see if it works.
Got this.
Yep, we're up. God damn it.
Is it?
Nah, everything's cool. It's just I fucked up. I had everything set up to do the podcast and just fucked it up. But we look good on Twitch, so
That's fine.
yeah. And I mean, YouTube's seeing the same thing. Excellent connection. Yep, YouTube looks good also simultaneously. Tom bien.
Tom bien. We're alive.
All right. Before we start recording, I'm going to eat some more of this pasta. I'm going to mute myself. If you see me
Nice.
start talking, tell me I'm muted. Because I will forget. So I got a little bit of sauce on my iPhone cable. I'm going to go get.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
You're good. You don't need that sauce hardening.
Hold up. Pro streamer moves? No? Maybe? Cool.
Oh, sick. You said pro streamer moves. Oh. Oh, it's just high ground. Damn. Collections. Do you have a Halo? It's kind of clean. Do you want a 75 plus actually don't mind this. How many do I get? Oh, 800 pieces.
But
Upgrading.
Watashi wa koko desu.
What does that mean?
I am here.
Have you been able to practice with anybody?
No. My therapist has been trying to get me to like do a meetup thing, but like my pronunciation has gotten worse as I've learned more Japanese. Because
Yeah.
like before it was fine. It was like you kind of can just. There's an added layer now
Mm-hmm.
of having understanding to like. There's a processing stage that I just
Mm-hmm.
that makes my pronunciation worse because you have
Mm-hmm.
to like restructure your sentence and then because where
Oh,
it's subject predicate in English, it's
yeah.
predicate subject
Yeah, it's the
in
same thing in
Japanese.
Spanish. Yeah. Where
So
you're saying things backwards.
right,
It, as an English first speaker.
right. So my pronunciation has gone completely in the trash. Because before, up to 3 characters,
Mm-hmm.
I can rattle it off. Now,
Whole
it'll
sentences.
be like a single character, and it's like, I know what this means, but I gotta use this correctly in the correct
Yeah.
order in this sentence, and so now I'm saying it fucked up. So, but yeah, they have like there's like a Japan Atlanta alliance thing that
Oh, yeah.
yeah I've like looked at some stuff like that, but
Kind of.
all right, where's OBS? There's OBS. All right, you ready, Chris?
Yep.
All right, rolling. Actually, I was supposed to check if we had audio. Rolling. Actually, I was supposed to check if we had audio. Say something, Chris. Actually, yeah, mic check.
Check in.
If we had audio.
Check in.
Okay, yeah. Seems like we're all good.
Sweet.
All right, so I figured we just start off doing our Game Awards votes because all the nominees have. What is happening? Chrome and AI is just the worst thing. Okay, game of the year nominees. The site was like broken for a few days, so
Oh yeah, because everybody's jumping on it.
I don't even know. It seemed like even after like the initial surge. So I'm gonna do view all categories and jump all the way down to the bottom to best esports team.
Okay.
Normally,
Oh, because are you gonna go backwards and then
yeah,
do game of the year at the end?
game
I like
of the
that.
year last. Because I only have one game to really talk about this week, so but I kind of have like a good bit to talk about it. So,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
let's see. I have no idea who any of these people are. Okay, so we're just.
No.
Did you just
No.
knee jerk somebody? No.
Yeah.
And
I just did Counter-Strike 2 just because all the other ones are very toxic games.
Peak Vitality. See, like NRG, Valorant. All right, let's log in with Google.
Oh, so you find out who they are.
No, I just voted in. Actually, I'm not gonna lock in that vote. Best esports athlete. No, none of these people. This is like we need Jalen here to be like, oh yeah, they popped off. And
Yeah, I definitely pick. I'm gonna say this wrong. Kakiru, because he looked cool.
yeah. No fighting games, I don't think. Actually, no.
Street Fighter. That's.
Yeah, we got 2 Street Fighter players, so I'm trying to remember Evo a couple months ago. They probably both had moments, but I wasn't watching Street Fighter 6 like that, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Best esports game, I feel like Valorant's probably the right answer.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I feel like all of these are.
I picked Counter-Strike 2 because for whatever reason my algorithm started showing me Counter-Strike content. I was like, that's cool.
They're like, he's old, get him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so voted Valorant content creator of the year. So we got 2 VTubers, 2 people who I actually have seen content from,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 person who no idea. Well, 2 honestly outside of Moist Critical and Kai Cenat, I have no idea who any of these people are.
Yeah, I saw the burnt peanut. He looks hilarious, but I was like, who are you?
For the most part, I'm generally don't watch VTubers, but like that's the level of shit post of VTube that like I'd watch.
Oh yeah, where you just make yourself a peanut, not like an anime character.
Right. But I've actually seen Kai Cenat content around gaming like more than anybody else here, so I'm voting him.
It's fair.
Let's see. Most anticipated game. I know you definitely did Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%.
Just, I know GTA is probably gonna win, but I'm gonna vote Wolverine because it's the
That's
game
fair.
on here that I'm guaranteed gonna play.
Yeah.
Like GTA is gonna happen. Witcher, like maybe 007, probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, like I'm gonna play Marvel's Wolverine, but I definitely am
Yeah,
looking forward to Resident
more than
Evil.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
All right, so best adaptation. We got Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell, Death Watch, Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn. Have you seen the Until Dawn movie, Chris?
No, I'm waiting for like to watch it with Marissa because she actually liked the Until Dawn game.
Ooh. So you're going to have Marissa mad at you is what you're.
Is it bad?
Yeah, if you like the game, you're not going to like the movie. So
Okay, that's fair.
I feel like that was just kind of thrown in there. Apparently, Sonic 3 last year, like, was after the cutoff, so it should have been included.
On this
And,
one,
but, and I'm
it is
trying to
hilarious
think.
that Minecraft movie is on here.
I mean,
And it is an adaptation, loosely, right?
it's, have you seen the Minecraft movie?
No.
It's a shit post and a half. Like, it is what I was expecting the Mario movie to be when they announced the
Okay,
Mario
cool.
the cast. But then
Uh
the
huh.
Mario movie was just genuinely like a good, wholesome time. But
Yeah.
the shit post that I thought the Mario movie was going to be when they announced Charlie Day as Luigi.
Hmm.
Like they had Keegan Michael Key as Toad. I was like, this is gonna be a fucking off the rails shit post. That is the Minecraft movie, in my
Yeah.
perspective. Of like,
To be
I
fair, you got Jack Black and Jason Momoa. That was
Jack
gonna
Black was
be.
Bowser in the Mario movie.
Yeah, you're right.
I was I was like, this is a heavy. I'm like, this is going to be the wildest thing we've ever seen. But no,
Hmm. It's a
it
good
was
time.
a faithful, thing. But the Minecraft movie,
Oh.
Jason Momoa is like a washed up esports athlete that runs an arcade, and it's a isekai. It's a whole fucking.
It's ama- that's amazing.
But and I didn't like Last of Us season 2 anywhere near as much as I like Last of Us season 1,
Hmm.
and
Did you
like
watch the Devil May Cry?
yeah, I'm giving Devil May Cry the vote just because of the soundtrack. The
Fair.
the
That's.
opening theme is
Hmm.
"Rolling" by Limp Bizkit. It like
Hell yeah.
America tries to bomb hell. So yeah, like Devil May Cry 100%. Like that's the one out of these that that I've seen that I'd watch again. I might watch the Minecraft movie again, like with people just to like.
Yeah. See
But
your
like
reaction.
Devil May Cry hit.
Hmm.
Okay, best multiplayer. We got Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction. And
Hmm.
the only one out of these that I played was Night Rain, and I played very little of it.
I
I
feel like
played.
just
Go ahead.
based. I feel like based off of just the acclaims and the positivity against for it, Arc Raiders is gonna win this one. But also, I picked Battlefield 6 just because it won this year. It beat a Call of Duty. So, good for
Yeah,
them.
Arc Raiders
I'm
and
glad.
Battlefield have done better than Call of Duty this year. So
Yep. So I picked Battlefield 6 because I did play a little bit of it in the beta. I haven't bought it yet, but it's good.
I played it in the
Good time.
beta, and I was like, "Yep, this is still Battlefield," and I still dislike Battlefield. So
Yeah, I mean, Battlefield's not my cup of tea, but it's a good game.
sure, it's fucking Battlefield. Like all right, we got best sports slash racing, and I have a feeling either this is a really weird category
Yeah. Because
because
I mean, you got esports FC 26 versus Mario Kart Worlds.
right, and I feel
Or
like
not
people
EA Sports.
aren't super high on Mario Kart World, but for
No.
the average everyday person, it's a game with Mario Kart in the title. So
Yeah. You don't think Sonic Racing Cross Worlds could take it?
I mean, it probably is. Well, no
It could be even be
rematch.
rematch.
It could be any of these. I haven't played any of them, so I will wait to
You're
vote
not a
until we
big
have
51
Madrid.
25 fan?
F1?
F1? Yeah, F1 25 51. Jesus.
Washed. 6, 7. Best sim strategy. I'm going to vote. So we got Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evilise Chronicles, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civ 7, Tempest Rising, The Altars, and Two Point Museum. I'm doing Final Fantasy Tactics,
Mm.
even though it's an old game, and they added voice acting to it and like overhauled the graphics, but it's still an old game.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
it's the
oldie
one that
but
I
goodie.
played.
Yeah. So oldie but goodie.
Best family. So I already know it's probably going to be Donkey Kong
Oh, it's
because
100% Donkey Kong.
my I have coworkers that have kids that will like ask me video game questions that it's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm like cool. I get a completely normie perspective on like I got a kid, I'm trying to buy them video games. What video game should I buy them? And the most recent game they've come to ask me about is Donkey Kong Bonanza. And it's like, we got her a Switch Lite, but we don't know if we should get her a Switch 2. I'm like, yeah, it's not a bundle yet, so like,
Mm-hmm.
that's like 520 for the
So
system in the game. So,
that's a lot of money.
yeah, I'm like, for one
Is
game,
is Bonanza only on Switch too?
yes.
Dang.
And like, I want to give it a go, but Kirby Air
Got the
Riders looks
system.
fun as shit, and
Yeah, it
so
does.
I'm like, God damn it! It has like the Sakurai bullshit of like
Mm-hmm.
the unlock, the like the very watching Kirby Air Riders footage made me go play Smash Ultimate on my Switch 2. Just boot it up just to go into the like challenges and see like
Uh-huh.
what challenges can I do real quick to like unlock one of these panels on one of these murals and get that dopamine hit of that
Hell yeah.
Sakurai ass unlock sound, and that's what I
Mm-hmm.
need. But after that, I guess Donkey Kong would be the
The next
next Switch
Yeah.
2 game.
I did forget about Lego Voyagers, and that game looks really cute.
Yeah, I mean Lego have so Nintendo has two, Lego has two, and then we got Sonic and Split Fiction. And yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't say Split Fiction's a family game. I guess you could play it. It's a two-player. I guess it's multiplayer, but
Yeah.
it seems more intensive than playing with your kid. That's what I think of this category is like. What can I play with my kid?
I mean, I feel I don't know. I'm not gonna vote on this one yet. I'll come back to it. Best fighting. So this category's broken. It's been broken for a while. The
Uh,
fact that we have two collections of old ass games as two of our nominees.
it's the one that got one of the collections got my vote. So you're right. It's broken.
I'm voting 2XKO because I feel like it's the right answer. And
Have you
also it's
played
the
any
one
of it?
I've played. Yeah. I've
Okay.
played some 2X. I played 2XKO like the first time it was available in a beta, like on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have it installed on my PC, so
Nice. Is it good?
it's cool. It's not my go-to like shout it from the rooftops. It's not a fighting game I'll champion like that, but
Yeah.
you know, it's cool. Riot tends to make like high quality games, so
Yeah.
it's a Riot fighting game. I'm waiting for it to come to PlayStation. I need the beta to just hop on over and let me play where I'm actually gaming. All right, best RPG. I'm gonna vote Monster Hunter Wilds. I know it's not gonna win. This is a category that's
It's
up against Claire Obscure, and while
yeah.
it has the most nominations in history, it can't win everything it's nominated for because it's nominated 3 times in best performance.
Oh.
So it technically, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
That's
I
cool. Yeah,
voted
I went
Monster
Claire
Hunter.
Obscure because
You you've been
it
playing
is like
Claire
a
Obscure?
yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
It's just all around really good.
All right, best action adventure. We got Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotai, Hollow Knight, Silksong, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Split Fiction. I'm going Death Stranding 2 because it's the
Mm.
one I played the most of.
Mm. Going Ghost of Yotai because it's also another game that I'm playing right now.
I want to go back to Death Stranding. It's been like, I'm like, I got this little bit of lull and I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play
Well,
like a. What's up?
you beat it though, right?
Yeah, I beat Death Stranding 2, but I didn't like anywhere near 100% it. Like,
Oh yeah.
there were
there's so much-
trophies I could go for that I could probably get in like I could probably get like 3, 4 more trophies of like cool side mission stuff that I know
Mhm.
exists that I've kind of like started, but just when I got to the end of the game, it was like, no, I'm beating this game, and
Yeah.
so I let a lot of the side stuff like go to the wayside to get through it. Best action game. We got Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi Art of Vengeance. If they had
Uh. Oh yeah. Go
go,
ahead.
if they had Game Pass on PlayStation and I could play Ninja Gaiden 4 for relatively free and not full price, I'd be playing the shit out of Ninja Gaiden 4 right now.
Mm.
But I'm going Hades 2 because I beat Hades 2 last night, and so
Hell yeah.
I'm very up on Hades in general.
Yeah, I went with Doom: The Dark Ages because that when I did have Game Pass, that was one of the games that I played on this list. One of the only games that I played on this list.
Okay, best VR AR. I'm not gonna vote. Haven't played a single VR AR game, and
Mhm.
Luminous Arise would be the one game that I'd play in VR,
That you play,
and it's
but it
not
doesn't have
nominated.
a. It's not out yet, right?
No, Luminous Arise is out. I beat Luminous Arise.
No, I meant like in VR.
Yeah, it's day one
Oh,
VR.
you just don't have. You just don't have a VR set.
I don't have a PSVR 2
Two.
or a way to hook this Oculus Rift up to my PC. Also, I don't have the game on PC.
Yeah.
I wonder if it has a PS4 version. Am I going to hook up a PSVR 1 to play? I don't know. Best mobile game? Haven't played any of these. I think I have Destiny Rising and Persona 5 The Phantom X installed. Yeah. I'll defer. We got to hit the Discord after this. Actually,
Yeah.
do we have chat anywhere? That'll be the real question. Yep.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Nobody in chat. Cool.
No.
Best debut indie: Blueprints, Clara Obscura, Expedition 33, Despelote, and Dispatch. Haven't played any of these. I want to play Dispatch.
Yeah, Dispatch looks funny.
Yeah, Dispatch seems cool. Like that's why I'm hoping like Jalen gets it on Steam and I
Hmm.
can just play their copy. But
Also, looks crazy good for a indie title.
well, I mean, it's people who formerly worked at Telltale that have like gone off and are like
Okay,
doing their own thing. And so like
got it.
Ad Hoc Studio as an entity, this is their first game, but a lot of the developers, it's not their
Or
first game.
right, right, right. Okay, that makes sense.
Like Claire Obscure, it was a bunch of people that used to work at Ubisoft and were like,
Hmm.
we're gonna go off and make our own thing. And so Sandfall Interactive,
Hmm.
this is their first game, but
Got it.
like for a lot of the developers, it's not their first time making a game.
Got
Whereas
it. That makes sense.
Megabonk was on this list, but like the developer withdrew. Like he's like, I can't accept the nomination because like he has made other games solo,
Mhm.
and like he made Megabonk solo, and it's like it's disingenuous to be like best debut indie when this is not my first game as a solo
Got it.
developer.
That makes sense.
That's why this
Uh,
is only has four.
that makes sense. I mean, Clear Obscure might win this one, but I could also see Blueprints winning this one too. It got a lot of recognition when it dropped.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably wait depending. I might play Dispatch. Maybe not before the Game Awards, but we'll see. All right, best independent game. We got Absalom, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Claire Obscura, Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. Gotta go
Hmm.
Hades 2.
Hmm.
Where'd you go?
Clear Obscure.
Claire
It's the only one
Obscura.
I
It's
played on this list.
sweeping for you already.
Yeah, and I would say it's only sweeping because it's the only game on this list that I played. Maybe if I played Silk Song, I would it'd be different.
I have Silksong. I should have got it on Steam.
Damn, that would have been sick. I have
I
a
have it
feeling
on PlayStation. All right, so best community support, we got Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. Gotta go Fortnite.
you
They
gotta go
they
Fortnite.
went hard this year.
Yeah, you're right. They did give me the. I didn't vote for this one because I was like, I don't know. I was gonna pick No Man's Sky just because I know that community is.
But you played
Sure.
Fortnite this
I
year.
know that's yeah, I know that's what. But I was saying like Fortnite gave me the Daft Punk experience, so it's got to get that vote.
All right, best ongoing, we got Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky. I'm voting Fortnite. I know Marvel Rivals is going to win because, like, while I'm
Hmm.
not falling down the hero shooter rabbit hole again. Like,
Hmm.
I just don't have that kind of time in my life anymore. But, like,
Yeah.
the people who are playing it are eating. Like, I see the skins, I see the characters, I see the,
Yeah.
like, I'm like, this is all really cool. I just don't want to play the game. like, like I was
That's fair.
it's installed still. I haven't gone as far, and technically, all of these games are installed on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
But I am not sub to 14. Helldivers 2, I saw they were talking in DPS the other night about playing it, and I was like, thinking about it, I was like, I didn't even buy the Halo shit when they brought Halo shit to Helldivers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna go play Helldivers.
Mm-mm.
And No Man's Sky is just like insurmountable. Like it's so much cool shit in that game. And when I played that game when it first came out, I really liked it, and I know it's infinitely better now. It's just
Yeah.
it's
It's
one of
hard.
those
It's hard to
life
get into.
games. It's-
Yeah. I feel like it'd be overwhelming just to start it.
All right, so then we got games for Impact. We got Consume Me, Despelote, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, and Wanderstop.
Mhm.
Didn't play any of these.
That's fair. I did South of Midnight. Just
Yeah, I South of Midnight also got my vote because I don't think any of us on the podcast played any of
any
these
of
except South of Midnight, which you played. So
yeah.
innovation and accessibility. Assassin's Creed Shadow, Atom Fall. Let me start that over. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom the Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26, and South of Midnight. And I know for sure Assassin's Creed tried to be all like accessibility focused, but apparently
Hmm.
their colorblind options was so bad, judging by. So, Jeff Gerstmann, formerly of Giant Bomb, formerly of GameSpot, like storied video game coverage person, is
Hmm.
colorblind and was playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, and he's like, for the most part, because like there are sword glints and stuff that do different colors
Oh
that you're supposed
yeah.
to be able to like dodge or parry, and it's supposed to
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah.
convey the information of like what you're supposed to be doing. And like he's not colorblind in that he doesn't see any color, but
Hmm.
like it's certain colors like it's hard for him to distinguish orange against green, which like for non-colorblind people, but like for him it's like however he perceives those two colors are like are like extremely similar. So
Hmm.
and when this game came out, like I was listening to his podcast and he was just like, yeah, these colorblind options are shit. Like none of like a lot of them are just like, oh, we're gonna put a filter over the whole screen, and that doesn't particularly help me because, and so, yeah.
Hmm.
But as
Oh, it can
far
tell
as,
you which ones.
huh?
It can tell you what each one did. That's kind of cool.
So, I don't know. I'm not gonna vote on this one because I have
Yeah.
yet to use or. First of all, the only one of these that I've played was Assassin's Creed Shadows. And of course, had the Ubisoft. When you start up the game, we're going to do a voiceover for all of the menus until you scroll all the way down and turn this off. And it's going to be full blast in case you're blind and playing a game.
Jesus.
And I mean, that's just kind of every Ubisoft game for like a. I think the first game I really saw it on was The Division 2, and that was last gen. And I feel like
Hmm.
every single Ubisoft game I've played since then has started up with a full blast accessibility. Like that's the first menu you see when you boot up the game is the accessibility stuff. So,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna vote because did not. I didn't even play enough Assassin's Creed Shadows to even necessarily want or need to use any of that stuff. So I
Yeah.
didn't play any of the other things.
That's fair.
All right, so we got best performance. So we got Ben Starr for Expedition 33, even though he was also in Hades 2, even though he was also in. What else is he in this year?
Damn. He's just working.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, he's like, I love video games. I love Final Fantasy. Then they put me as the main character of a mainline Final Fantasy. I'm going to be in the industry. Oh, he was Kazan in the first Berserker Kazan.
Oh, nice.
So, but yeah, he got nominated for Expedition 33. Charlie Cox also nominated for Expedition 33. And I'll come back to why that is a whole thing. We got Erika Ishii for Ghost of Yotai, Jennifer English, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Saying that game a bunch of times in succession is not fun. Then we got Konatsu Kato from Silent Hill F, and we got Troy
Mhm.
Baker for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So
Nice.
here's where I'm going to go first with my problem with this list. Troy
Hmm.
Baker was Higgs in Death Stranding 2 and acted his ass off. Like,
Oh yeah, it's crazy that they have three Claire Obscure
well, I
people,
mean,
and then not one other game. They couldn't just drop one of them.
Troy Baker got nominated for his like Harrison Ford impression in Indiana Jones, and I feel
Yeah.
like for me, like he went in as Higgs in Death Stranding 2.
Yeah.
But
Huh.
I don't know. I didn't play Indiana Jones. The other
Mm.
problem, Charlie Cox. Apparently, when the game came out earlier this year, people were like approaching him and telling him like, "Oh yeah, we love the work you did on Expedition 33. It was such a great performance." Like,
Mm-hmm.
and his response to that was like, "I did like a voice session in like an afternoon like a couple years ago, and I don't remember this at all." Like,
That's insane. That's
he's like,
funny.
but cool, like more power to you. But
Yeah.
also, like, he's talked about his nomination since, and he's like, yeah, if I were to win, like, I'd want to share a lot of the like credit for the motion capture because a lot of the performance is conveyed through motion capture, and he just did the voice performance.
Mm,
He called out the actual like French guy that did the motion capture for his character.
that's cool.
So I'm voting Ben Starr because
I went Kanatsu Keto because she was phenomenal as Hinako, and that was a wild performance that she gave.
all right, best audio design. We got Battlefield 6, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotai, Silent Hill F. I gotta go Death Stranding 2 on the Beach.
It's fair. I went Silent Hill F. You don't have a good Silent Hill game if you don't have good silent audio design.
You don't have a good Kojima game if you don't have good audio
True.
design.
It's
Like,
true.
there's so many just like
Yeah.
sounds. Like, I'll watch Death Stranding. Like, so I've had YouTube Premium lately. So,
Hmm.
like, in place of a lot of just random throwaway podcasts I was listening to, that it's like, I don't care. Like, these are just people I like less than the people I've already heard these stories from.
Hmm.
And, like, yeah, so they were just like time fillers in like my podcast rotation. But since YouTube Premium lets me minimize like YouTube and like lock my phone and still have video essays and shit playing,
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, I'm like, I got a 5 hour Metal Gear one that I'm getting through in chunks. But I did like an hour and a half long Attack on Titan one. Did a 2 hour one on the Culling Games and Jujutsu Kaisen. I've just
Hmm.
been going, and it's like a complete Halo series retrospective. Like, I've just been filling when I'm not listening to a podcast I'd listen to regularly. I'm listening to a video essay
Hmm.
at the same 1.5 times playback speed,
Oh, you
and
can.
because I listen to all my shit at one and a
One and a
half
half.
speed. Like, unless it's live and I can't,
Yeah.
yeah, all my shit. Like,
Consume all the content.
1.5, like, people, my
It
shit's
does take
act,
out a significant amount of time.
like, a lot of dead air, a lot of, like,
Yeah.
because, like, if you're listening to it, like, because 1.5 isn't insane. Like, my
Hmm.
shit's accidentally ended up at 2 times speed, and it's like, you can follow, but, like, you feel your brain, like, falling behind it. One and a
Yeah.
half is just, like, I'm hearing everything, and it's just taking less time.
Hmm. That's fair.
So, but yeah, did a Death Stranding, uh, like story of the first and second game, like story recap, and I was like hearing just some of the ambient sounds of Death Stranding 2. I was like, yeah, I want to boot this game up. All right, best score in music, we got Hollow Knight Silk Song, Hades 2, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Ghost of Yotai, and Death Stranding 2 on the beach. And so the Death Stranding soundtrack, there were
Hmm.
songs that were like just like their actual songs that Kojima liked that he put in the game.
Yeah.
That it's like so I actually added some songs to my like general rotation out
Hmm.
of Death Stranding 2. But Hades 2, I've actually there's like this one like town theme that you get like a bunch of different variations, and like
Hmm.
at one point I was like doing a run and I had just like put down my controller for a second and the bass was just going the fuck in, and I was like, all right,
Hell
what
yeah.
song is this? And I went back to the crossroads and you can like change your like home bass music, and I changed it to that, and I also added the Hades 2 just soundtrack. So
Hmm.
where it's like licensed music is what like Death Stranding 2 excels at, like original music. I feel like
Yeah.
Hades 2 like, and if it had been like before last week when I was voting on
Hmm.
this, I probably would have voted Death Stranding, but
Hmm.
I got to give it to Hades 2 cuz
That's
Hades
fair.
2 got some nothing in the game is as good riddance from Hades 1 or like we all become neither of the okay. We're about to get in my Darren Core bag for a minute because
Get in there.
this is like a video game composer that I actually listen to his music
Hmm.
because Transistor, my favorite Supergiant game, like he
Hmm.
composed all the Supergiant games. And so Transistor being such a musically tied game, like I started like actually listening to his music through Transistor,
Hmm.
and I have more experience with Bastion and Pyre through their soundtracks than I do through their gameplay. And Hades 1, like probably one of his best songs of all time, Good Riddance. Like, but also there are just so many good songs on the Transistor soundtrack, and
Nice.
this hits extremely. There are more. I want to say this has probably the most like vocal tracks out of any of the games soundtracks that they've done so far.
Hell yeah.
Because for the most part, like a lot of it, and I mean, this is the longest track list. Like I have all of their soundtracks in one way or another. I also have
Hmm.
there's like a like collection. I think it was like a live performance of like the music of Supergiant that I highly
Hmm.
recommend. Just listen to that. That's like really good. Like it's a collection of like I think it goes up to Hades 1. It definitely doesn't have Hades 2. But it might just be Bastion, Transistor, Pyre. Yeah, it might just be those. But yeah, so far nothing like Hades 2 has had one of the best
Hmm.
like level musics, like because this level's like kind of like a non-linear thing,
Hmm.
and so it's like a open atrium that you're going to different rooms off the sides, and you like have a certain amount of rooms you can do, and so you're
Yeah.
picking like, oh, there's a Poseidon boon here. I'm doing like a Poseidon kind of build. Let me go into that room
Hmm.
instead of, and so yeah, the music there is just great, and so yeah, I had to vote it.
Yeah. Had to vote for that one. I am a little disappointed that South of Midnight didn't make it onto this one because I thought the music, it was like originally very southern, like music that was made for the game by various artists, and it just really set the tone and just guys really really well done. So it's sad to see that they didn't make it, but I haven't really gotten too far into Ghost of Yotai to see if their music is that great. But obviously RPGs are gonna RPG, and Player Obscure just does have a really good soundtrack. So I just voted for that one. But I
Yeah,
wish South of Midnight. If South of Midnight was on this list, I would have gone for that one.
yeah, I gotta just send you the song off the Hades 2 soundtrack. I gotta just send you like some greatest hits of Darren Korb, cause
I'll
he
check it
slides.
out. Slides. I like that.
We got Best Art Direction, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotai, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silk Song. I'm gonna vote Death Stranding 2 on the Beach because I feel like Hades 2, like, it's just kind of like an iteration. Like, it definitely looks better than Hades 1,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, it's still that same isometric, beautiful art from Supergiant. But, like, the some of the things I saw on screen while playing Death Stranding 2, like,
Just wild.
fucking. There was a scene that, like, it was like, oh yeah, this just it. If they were to try and put this, you can't even show it on YouTube. Because, like, any compression, like, it running on native PlayStation hardware, this was like a PlayStation Decima Engine Kojima
Mm-hmm.
Productions flex of, like, here's what the fuck we can do. And I
It's
think, yeah,
amazing.
Death Stranding 2 was like the first game I played on my PS5 Pro, and it was just like. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like the first game, but it was like the first new game that, like, released and came out, and I only played on PS5 Pro, and they fucking put their foot in that shit, man. Like,
Yeah, I kind of wish I'll probably play it eventually. Death Stranding 2. I did
yeah,
vote for Ghost of Yotai just because it's the same thing. The PlayStation always delivers that kind of beautiful atmosphere. Just the characters are always very well done, unique. Everything's, I mean, it's the polish that you get from a PlayStation first party game.
so like all of these games have good art direction. Like, I feel like every single nominee here, like, has iconography or, like,
Mm-hmm.
that is, like, immediately from, like, a mile away recognizable. Like, my pinboard, I have a knight from Hollow Knight 1
Mm-hmm.
because it's just like that is a very striking character, and,
Mm-hmm.
like, from a distance, like, it's one of the things I really like about Zelda. Zelda has, like, the fucking Triforce. Like, Zelda iconography is, but even, like, the more obscure things, like, the I keep a Sheikah slate on my keychain, like, because the Sheikah slate is just cool, and it's not like with the Triforce, like, it's overdone, but, like, the Sheikah eye is something that if you've played a Zelda game, you know what that looks like, and especially if you've played Breath of the Wild, like, seeing that is like it, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, best narrative, we got Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotai, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F. Gotta go Death Stranding 2.
Fair. I went Silent Hill F. The story's phenomenal.
And I know in my heart of hearts, Claire Obscure is winning all this shit, so it doesn't fucking matter
Yeah.
what I vote. It's like it's Baldur's Gate 3 all over again. It's like if Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate 3 is here, it's beating your game. I think it beat Final Fantasy 16 in Best RPG that year. I feel like that was one what happened that year, and
Yeah.
since then it's like, oh, when we have
It
this
just
kind of
swept.
year, we're gonna have this kind of year.
I
Best
mean,
game
it is a
direction.
generational game.
I mean, yeah, I'll see. I want to give it a spin. I have other shit that's more me shit that I want to play more. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
so best game direction, we got Clair Obscura Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotai, Hades 2, Split Fiction. Uh, this one is hard because it's awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. And both Hades 2 and Death Stranding 2 were both very pick up and playable games. Both of those games, while they excelled in a lot of other areas, I feel like
Hmm.
their gameplay were the strongest suits of those games. So for this one, it's really. I'm gonna
Hard
vote.
choice for you.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna do Death Stranding 2 because Kojima's a madman.
He is a madman. I just went and voted for Ghost of Yotei. It is literally more of the. It's another Ghost game. They kind of changed up a little bit of things and added fighting styles that you couldn't necessarily do in the first game, but it is more of the same. Not that I'm mad at it. I loved Ghost of Tsushima, so I'm here for it.
All right. Now, final category, Game of the Year. We got Clair Obscura Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And yeah, Clair Obscura is going to win. I'm voting Death Stranding 2
Hmm.
because, like, we'll see. Because I've still got to do the epilogue for Hades 2, but like Death Stranding 2 had multiple different ways had game of the year moments. It's like the year
Yeah.
I did Tears of the Kingdom as my like game of the year. It was like
Hmm.
this had those moments. Death Stranding 2 had those moments. The
Yeah, that's fair.
the last two
Hmm.
hours of Death Stranding 2
Hmm.
is something that is just like, oh my, anybody who's witnessed it knows what the fuck. Death Stranding 2, man. Like, that's one when it comes to Steam, like, it'll just be in the
Yeah.
library.
Oh, nice.
Because, yeah, I'll want to be able to play it on my Steam Deck, because Death Stranding 2 gets going way faster than Death Stranding 1. So,
Hmm.
yeah. I will definitely be playing my fucking Japanese truck simulator, my Japanese future truck simulator game on my Steam Deck.
Yeah, Japanese truck simulator. That's funny.
Dude, once you get the truck, you are never not using the goddamn truck. I drove all over Australia. I would change up my truck. I'd get a new upgrade and just do a whole new truck from scratch. Be like, all right, that last one was orange. This one's going to be red. I got a new sticker. I'm going to use the rainy sticker. The tomorrow sticker goes hard. Just, yeah. The trucks. Least favorite part of the game? When I couldn't use my truck because the snow on the mountain was too heavy. One of the best moments in the game is getting the snow tires at the top of that snowy mountain and building a truck with snow tires and just going ape shit and ripping and running.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Death Stranding 2, I was saving kangaroos with my truck. We was,
Saving kangaroos?
yes. There's like a wildlife preserve that's run by the band Churches. Like, so all the people who run the different facilities are like notable figures. So
Uh huh.
like Conan O'Brien was in Death Stranding one. The editor in chief of Famitsu was in Death
Mm-hmm.
Stranding one. There's a VTuber in Death Stranding two. Uh, they're like actors, and so the band Churches runs the animal like
Mm-hmm.
conservation like place, and you can save different animals. And like I
That's
accidentally
awesome.
killed so many animals just driving in my
No,
truck.
not so awesome.
So the thing is, like, you do your scan to scan the terrain, but if it's a
Uh
clear
huh.
day and I'm just driving from here to here, I'm going full speed on my truck across
Yeah.
this open area. My
Yeah.
bad that kangaroo decided to jump in front of my truck. But like if it's at night, it's raining, I'm scanning. Oh shit, there's an ostrich right there. I'm gonna go help that ostrich out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A koala, something like that, where I'm like scanning to check the terrain regularly. I'm like, I was helping out animals.
Yeah. Joanne in chat said Death Stranding's first blue collar worker.
Yeah, Death Stranding 2 was like, I had a job to do. These packages weren't going to deliver themselves. And all along the way, Kojima had just batshit insane happen. And like the cast is stacked. Like
Yeah.
Norman Reedus trying to not just be Norman Reedus is hilarious. While going through an existential crisis, it's a whole
Damn.
thing.
It's a whole thing. You got to be there.
I highly recommend anybody who any of this sounds appealing to, go play Death Stranding 2.
Yeah. It's on the list. I think I got to skip Death Stranding one, but yeah, I could just
Yeah,
listen to a video essay.
yep, 100%, 100 million%. Because it's not, you can play that entire game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Playing the entirety of Death Stranding 2, doing all of that shit. Still, at the end of the day, I immediately went and was on YouTube like Death Stranding 2 spoiler cast. Like, what the fuck?
That's fair.
Why? But also okay. But
I mean, can't say that I didn't do the same thing with Silent Hill F because I beat that, saw the ending, I was like, okay, what is going on?
I haven't done that yet with Hades 2, but I want to do the epilogue because I watched like a explanation of the character Millenoi video, and it was relatively short, but it spoiled one thing about the game that I know about that hasn't happened. Like, so nobody in my game except the person who would like the thing that I know is about this person, so of course they know it too, but nobody else in my current playthrough is aware of it.
Mm,
So I gotta go do the epilogue. There are a few achievements so. I guess we can just. Was there anything else you wanted to do as far as the Game Awards first?
no, that was it.
Yeah, we'll come back to this when we have Jalen and Madrid because I feel like both of them
Duh.
have played things in some of these
Oh yeah.
or are aware of things.
Also, Jalen will have way more of an idea for the esports.
Right, the esports stuff, the mobile stuff, Madrid we need for sports. So, yeah, transitioning over to Hades 2.
Talk about it.
I beat it last night. Uh, it's really good. Death to Kronos. The ending, I heard from reviews without any spoilers that the ending was somewhat disappointing. And Hades 1, I had that moment when the credits rolled, and I just hadn't had the thought that a roguelike would ever have credits roll because that's not something I had ever experienced before. So
Mm-hmm.
that was a moment for me in Hades 1. But I knew in Hades 2, I was very clearly working towards doing two things,
Mm-hmm.
And once I did those two things, I knew credits were going to roll, and they did.
Nice.
So
You said you have an epilogue to go through too.
yeah, there I learned from the achievements because I just went and I looked at the achievements because for the most part they're good about not spoiling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one that a bunch of them are fulfill prophecies, and the prophecies are like unless you go and look in the faded list of prophecies, like there are certain things you can do during runs that will fulfill prophecies, but there's a list of the fates, and some of these prophecies I'm like, oh, like there's familiar confidant, which is fill that prophecy, and what that
Mm-hmm.
you have to upgrade all. So all the familiars you get in the game have 3 skill slots, and for me, because my familiars are basically like helping me grind materials that I needed for like incantations and stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
like weapon upgrades, I would go in and I would only upgrade the middle slot for all of them, which would be like increased outcrops of resources and like better like yields from them like harvesting those resources for you. So like I leveled up all of them. Like the dog and the crow I used the most, and those were leveled up. That middle path was like level 4 and 5 or 3 and
Mm-hmm.
4, like heavily invested into those. But for that, I need to just invest 1 point into all three on any of the familiars. So I'll just
Mm-hmm.
go. I have. So you give familiars treats to like level up their different skills, and I have one treat. So I just got to go level up. I'll probably level up the top note on the dog, and then I think I have an incantation going right now for another treat, so I can do the bottom note. But yeah, I got to take somebody to the tavern. I have hella ambrosia. I just don't have anybody's friendship high enough that they'll go to the tavern with me.
Oh.
Uh,
Do you
behold the
just how do you get their friendship up?
giving them gifts. So
Gifts
like
and
there are
stuff.
different tiers of gifts. So there's the nectar, which like you can give pretty much everybody a nectar. The first time you give a character a nectar, they give you their keepsake. So like when you
Mm-hmm.
first meet any character, you want to just immediately like any chance you get to give somebody a gift you haven't given a gift, so give them a gift at least the
Got
first time so you can get their keepsake. Especially the pig is really good. Echo's stone is really good, and I'm trying to think what else. Like there's the one with the tooth that just gives you extra life. Like I'm trying to think. But yeah, just give people nectar, keepsakes, and then anybody you're trying to get their friendship higher, just keep
it.
giving them nectar. And then there's the bath salts, which lets you invite people to the hot springs once you build the
Oh, that's
hot
cool.
springs in the crossroads. And then
Nice.
there's the like I think it's the fishing lure, which you use once you build the pier. You can go fishing with somebody.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
the same character that I've been getting my friendship up with, I've been to the hot springs with, and I've been fishing with them. But
Mm-hmm.
my friendship's not high enough to get them to go to the tavern with me yet,
Mm-hmm.
and there might be some other stuff I can do for friendship. Looking at this, forge a bond with 10 comrades. So I guess I have to get multiple people's level up. I've kind of only been focusing on like a small few because it's like I actually use these characters, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I see
Yeah.
them consistently, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I mean, I highly recommend it. Game of the year. I don't think it might be top three, but it's definitely not number one. It definitely like
Yeah.
we already know Death Stranding's beating it out. Pokemon probably beating it
Oh
out.
yeah.
Uh, there was a Monster Hunter game this year, but I don't know how I feel about it. And we got a content update dropping right before the Game Awards, and
Oh,
so
so it might it might claw its way back in.
yeah, I'm gonna go play. And depending on the state of Monster Hunter for Title Update 4, that'll really depend on where it falls
Mm.
on my actual end of the year list.
Yeah.
But there's also Pokemon DLC coming early December, so and Pokemon are
It's
going over
true.
level
You got to
150 or over
for
level
for
100 for the first time. So
for the first time since you hacked a Pokemon Blue version.
so yeah,
That is awesome. That is crazy that officially Pokemon is going over a level 100.
yeah. I mean, a lot of the stuff they're doing with the DLC seems cool. So
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm excited. I already pre-ordered it, so
There you go.
my Switch suit. Oh, so for my Hades game clock, I played the majority
Lord.
of it on Steam at my desk.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, played the batteries out of my Xbox controller. Like,
Whoa.
it's like, why does my controller keep turning off? And then switched out the
Like, oh,
batteries.
I
It
gotta
didn't
swap
turn
these
off.
out. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, we keep the double A's on deck. So
Yes,
just
sir.
got a fresh pair, popped them in, played the rest of the game. But yeah, 42 hours on Steam, primarily with this Xbox Series X controller. Uh, I did do like 2 solid runs on my Switch 2,
Mm-hmm.
and according to the Switch, I've played more than 2 hours of Hades 2 on Switch 2. So I'm saying 45 hours to be fair. Like, I'm
That's
going
not
to
bad.
put more time into it, but I'd say it'll take you about 45 hours to beat the game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Let's see what else. I think that's all I had on
Mm-hmm.
the dock for this week.
Yeah.
You get any gaming in this week, Chris? Any progress on
Not a
IknowJones?
lot. I have been playing um Ghost of Yotei a little bit after work because I feel like it's a really easy game to kind of get into, like a side quest or two, and kind of get out. And I haven't really been doing the main story. There's a lot of bounties that you can do. Like you'll get them from the bulletin board in town, and you kind of just go where the area says they were last seen, and you go fight them and get money. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and just finding all like the little things, the little like spas or whatever that raise your health, or the like bamboo practice, sword
Bamboo
practice.
strikes.
Yeah, yeah, the bamboo strikes, and just getting all that stuff up, and just
Doing some
it's a
stuff.
lot of fun. But yeah, doing fun stuff. Some things that I don't have to like really. I can do a couple things, okay, and then I got to go do other things. I haven't been able to play Claire Obscure because that is kind of one I got to sit down, really pay attention to what's going on. I can't really just hop in, hop out situations.
Oh,
But I'm
so
hoping for this long weekend that I might be able to get some gaming in.
you off Friday?
Thursday, Friday, and I hopefully won't have to come in through the weekend.
Yeah, I just get Thursday. So
Yeah.
gonna be at work. But uh, I did add 2 free Steam. Well, they were temporarily free.
Hmm.
2 more Steam games to the Steam family. So 12 is
What you got?
better than 6, which I have no idea what it is. But it was free, and so I got it,
Nice.
scooped it up. and Arrow, which looks like a.
Arrow?
It has a monster
Arrow
cat pack.
GPX?
AEERO is the
Oh,
first.
okay, there I go.
Yeah, you should be able to look at it. But yeah, it has a monster cat pack, and it looks like a rhythm, kinda.
Oh,
It
that's
looks
fun.
like a thumper like, which I'm not against.
Mm-mm.
So,
Yeah, that looks cool.
yep, that was free on Fanatical earlier today. So claimed it, added it to the Steam family, and you know that's one thing. Like being my Steam account is good for is like, oh, this game is free. This game
Mm-hmm.
is $1. This game is now part of my collection.
Nice.
And the cool thing, Arrow, I didn't realize it has Steam Deck verified. So,
Oh, nice. Yeah, this looks like a solid Steam Deck game.
all right.
Does kind of look like Stumper.
Do you have one more thing before we wrap?
Nope.
All right. Well, remember you can follow us all collectively around the internet. CheesyControllerPodcast.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Anton6, followed by 2X's. Chris, where can people find you?
Find me in the Discord.
All right, this has been a No It's Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. The descriptions are written by ChatGPT. The titles are written by me. Until next time, keep it cheesy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 362 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
Another year, another sweep.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be going over our votes in the Game Awards, Game of the Year, and various other categories. And we're going to talk about me beating Hades too, because that happened. And so, I don't know. I feel like Madrid and Jalen would both have better, like, because both of them have played it. And both of them, have you even played Hades 1 at all, Chris?
Yeah, I played Hades 1 on the Switch.
Okay, so Hades 2 is also on the Switch.
I haven't even. If I'm going to pick up my Switch, it's probably going to be for Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Legends EA, you know, shadow quality. Okay, stop the recording. All right, let's see. I need both my Firefox windows up. Where my Firefox windows at? All right, let's see. I'll raid somebody. Who we raid? Chris Raygun is streaming Arc Raiders. So, let me mute his stream coming into my headphones because my headphones are going to Airstream. Everybody hop on the raid train. I'm even going to do it in my Chrome window whenever I can find it. Pre-roll ad? No, I'm still subscribed. Cool. Rating.
Done.
All right.